I'm Maryann Ryan,
And I'm Michael Ryan.
and we have been in residential real estate for 14 years.
Right.
So we were inspired to go into real estate because I think we both felt a very strong
Passion.
We both had a real passion for home ownership. For ourselves personally, we both purchased our first homes quite young, in our early 20s, and were able to build up equity at that point and then buy the next home. And that process was very influential for me.
Right.
And it was very exciting to think that we could actually help other people do that as well.
Right. It's also become a creative outlet for us. So even now, as we sort of accumulate properties, we love to fix them up and transform them, make them what we want.
In places where we would live, we have income
Right.
property, and we always want them to be a place where we would actually want to live as well. I think our tenants appreciate that, and it's exciting for us.
And it's also exciting, especially with first-time buyers, people in the market that are looking for their first home. I think it's exciting just, showing them the market and getting them into their first house so that they can, start that adventure on their own. Whether it's, starting a family there, or whether it's, to build equity in it as an investment, it's always very exciting. What's your favorite part about the industry?
Well, I love a closing where people, maybe they had a hard time finding something, maybe they put in multiple offers and didn't get the first few, but we have found over the years that, I don't know how, fate or whatever takes hold, and people end up with the right house in the end, and it is so satisfying to see that.
So even though there's disappointment when they lose out on that first house, or they thought that was the one that they wanted, it turns out in the end that it all
wasn't the
happened
right
for a
one.
reason, if you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, they always seem happy in the end with what they have.
And they always end up with the right house. Like the first few, they would have been okay, but it wasn't the right one. So it's amazing how that works.
Yeah. So when it works out, it's great.
Mhm.
Least favorite part of the job. I think it's, instead of least favorite, I think it's probably the most challenging aspect of the job, which would be the time management. We are both pleasers, so it's hard to say no to clients when they want to see a house, and that happens at all hours. So this job is 24/7. I think the most difficult part of the job is making time for yourself, making time for your family, which is always the most important thing. But sometimes you do have to say, this is not a convenient time, maybe we can do it, another time. I think that's probably the most challenging part.
It is for us. both
Finding
of us.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Putting time aside for yourself.
yeah, definitely forcing a work-life balance. I struggle with that a lot, but I feel like we're getting a little better at it and creating boundaries for ourselves.
Yeah, we do work on vacations always, so but the thing is, we could be on a beach writing an offer, and that's not so bad. What do we like about being Ryan's team? I think we come across so many people in our daily life that talk about how they could never work with their spouse, and for us, it's the greatest thing. We love working together.
We still like each other at the end of every day.
We always have to balance kind of our work and our personal life, but for us, it just works. I mean, we love working together. We love collaborating. We talk about this all the time, like to actually have somebody else when you're in a stressful transaction, to have somebody else to bounce ideas off of, or at least vent. It's really important.
Yeah, and the people that are on our team, who you are also meeting in this video, I feel like we're all bonded in that we're very like-minded. For us, real estate is all about customer service. Obviously, we have to be knowledgeable about what we do for a living, but helping the customer in every possible way is the most important thing to us. And all of our teammates have that exact quality. They're pleasers as well, which I think is important in a business like this where people are making oftentimes the biggest purchase of their lives. And we feel really fortunate that we are surrounded by this team who are like-minded in that way, and it's not even just the customers that they go above and beyond for. We all try to go above and beyond for each other, helping each other out, covering for each other when we are trying to have that work-life balance and go on vacations or just have a little downtime. So the team is just, they're wonderful people, all of them.
And I think Mary, who you're meeting on this video, said it best when she said that everybody on the team is happy for each other. They want everyone to do well. So we don't have that sort of competitive nature. I think everyone is part of the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of my favorite reasons for working in this market, particularly in Ann Arbor, we get to meet people from all over the world who are coming here to our little town, often to work at the university or the hospital systems, sometimes in tech, literally coming from anywhere in the world, and to get to know them, to understand the different cultural things that they're looking for in their housing is really exciting for us. And I've never really lived in a place that was so diverse and eclectic, and it's like a new experience every time you meet somebody, and yeah, that's probably my favorite part.
And Ann Arbor itself, I think, having lived here for, almost 30 years, has it been? Something like that, 25 years? There's an energy here, and I think that people, wherever they're coming from, I think they feel it. They feel a certain, just a feeling that Ann Arbor has, and I think people want to be a part of that. People want to be a part of this community, and we know whether it's all the festivals that they have downtown, or the restaurants, or game day, all of that. It just creates this sort of positive energy in town, and I think being able to sell Ann Arbor, not only sell houses within Ann Arbor, but selling the community, selling the atmosphere, selling that feeling, I think is really important. I think that's probably the thing I like most about working